Hey friend, how you doing? Hello, it's Shay. Welcome. If you're new, welcome. This is REID Diaries, the journey of a menswear designer and the steps I will be taking to reach my goals. Now, if you love fashion, design, sewing, building a brand, supporting a brand, if you just like what you see, then please subscribe. Now in this video, I'm going to be reviewing this amazing coat and the pattern that I used to create it. But please make sure, if you haven't already, go watch my Watch Me Sew video where I show you me creating this bad boy. And then go check out my showcase video where I give you the full look. First of all, I'm just going to talk about my pattern that I used to create this. I used Simplicity 8797. I purchased this from J Cots. I will put their details in the description bar. So to give you an overview, this is an oversized fully lined coat. It comes in 4 different lengths and it comes in size extra small to extra large. I use length between A and B. A is way too long for me. I am 5'3". Do not judge me. And then I used size medium. Anyone that is from the UK, please be cautious with these sizes. They're not the same as ours. I'm still getting used to them. I tend to use size 12 with these patterns. In this one, I used medium, which is actually 14 to 16. And like I said, that's not a UK 14 to 16. I used this one simply because I wanted to accommodate the padding in my coat. So I needed that extra space. What I really loved about this pattern is that it is very simple design, so it made it very easy for me to modernize it and make it my own. I do recommend it to anyone that wants to make their own coats. For this design, I did do a 12 first. I tend to do 12s with all my designs just because I like to get an idea of what it will look like, especially because I'm still getting used to these sizes. If you don't know what a 12 is, it's basically when you create the garment in a very basic fabric just to get an idea of the fit of the garment. So you don't fully make it, you just create the actual core shape. This is my faux fur contrast puffer coat, heavily influenced by the trends that just left us this winter. There was a lot of puffer, elongation, fur, everything was very oversized and I loved it all. And I decided that I wanted to kind of put it together and create my own design. So the way that I incorporated my brand identity, obviously this design isn't your most traditional tailored garment, more modernized, but I still kept it quite classic. I stayed true to design, I didn't change it too much. The only thing I did change was the lapels. I kept the classicness of it, but I made them a lot more sharper. On the original pattern, they're quite rounded. I really don't like rounded lapels. I just don't like the look that it gives. I used the faux fur at the front. I did this simply because I just wanted that kind of softness at the front. This is the bit that people are introduced to when they see you from the front, so you want to keep it quite nice and inviting. Also, it has a really nice flow, so I'm really happy that I used it at the front. I use this waterproof fabric for the sleeves or for the puffer effect of the coat. It's waterproof. I put wording inside and I did the top stitch in to create the padding effect. I did it on the sleeves because I just like that even though you've got this softness, you've got this kind of peekaboo effect here that basically says, hey, I'm a bit different, you know. For the back, I did it full padded. I love this. I love the look of a padded coat from the back. It creates this kind of powerful feel and I think it really looks cool from the back. I added in this detail, I did it in fur. I just thought it'd be nice, a bit different, and it just makes it stand out. I just didn't really think it would work well with this fabric. Another peekaboo effect here, because I did the top color in fur, you still get a nice little peekaboo effect of the fur from the back. Also, I think it helps to relate to this, so this doesn't look so odd. So when you see it from the back and you see this, you can see that, you know, it was on purpose, so it works together. Also, what I've done is that I put the waterproof fabric at the back on the under collar, and I just like this, that if you chose to pop your collar, the actual fabric will have a nice fluidity going up. The fabric will have a nice continuous line of it there, and I'm happy that I did that. I also put like a heavyweight canvas there to make it a lot more stronger so it can stand. And I've also added this little detailing, this little brooch here. This is I really love brooches. I know they can come across a bit old-fashioned, but I really got into brooches. They were like through my great-grandma. They were some of the bits that I took when she passed, and I just love wearing them. I just feel like it's a nice kind of reflection of her, because she was just such a badass. So, you know, it just makes me feel confident when I wear these. Now, changes that I would make, like, I made really silly mistakes, and this is a bit frustrating because it's just things that shouldn't have been made, but I think I was just so excited about getting the design done that I just kind of overlooked certain things. One of the biggest things for me in this coat that I feel is a bit of a downfall for me is the wadding that I use. Now, the problem with wadding is a very stiff fabric, if you can call it that, and it just stands. It's just very like that's it. And because of that, if you notice, my sleeve is fully sticking out, and that's simply because the wadding will not let it rest. It will not let it just chill. So I don't recommend that you use wadding for fabric. Next time I'm going to use the loose fabric. Do you know the ones that you can buy and you just basically stuff yourself? And that way it should give a lot more flexibility in the coat. So I will be trying that next time. I did make a little minor boo-boo. Like I made the sleeves slightly shorter, which is actually too short for me, imagine. And then I didn't do the same with the lining. So the lining keeps sticking out, which is really jarring. But like I said, small little mistakes that shouldn't have happened. But it is what it is. But overall, I'm actually really happy with this coat. Like, I really love it. I love the feel of it. If you saw my showcase video, I was fully enjoying it. So I would definitely make it again. I'm going to play with this pattern and I'm going to have so much more fun with it. I'm going to do so much more with it, and I'm going to make sure I have some more fun. Probably not now. I'll probably wait when it starts to get cold again, because I've got some other projects that I want to do and some other bits that I want to make. So yeah, that's the end of the review, guys. Like, thank you for watching again. I hope you really like this coat, because I love it. And if you have any tips or any questions, please comment below. And like I always say, please make sure you subscribe, guys. I am trying to build this channel and I would love your support. You have an amazing day. Please don't let quarantine get to you. Keep yourself busy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.